Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for your support so far. The last video, the Halloween one, has got over 150 views so far. So thanks so much. Keep on sharing the channel, keep on liking the videos when you're watching them, and keep on subscribing as well. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and we will show you all the videos, all the different sports classes weekly. So first of all, this week we did some running to different areas in the nursery playgrounds. But while I'm here, I can have some fun. Last week was fireworks night, so we are going to run to different colour fireworks. So first of all, we're going to see whether there's any fireworks. No fireworks yet. Let's see. So we're going to run when there's a red firework in the sky. We're going to go to that red firework. So can you see a red firework? Red fireworks back there, are they? Okay, let's go. Let's go to that. Got to the red fireworks. Now, let's go to the green fireworks. Where are the green fireworks? Are they over there? Over in that corner? Okay, let's go to the green fireworks. Yes, got to the green fireworks. Let's have a think. Are there any blue fireworks? The blue fireworks? They're over there. Yes, blue fireworks. Go over to those ones. Yep. And let's think, what other colour fireworks have we got? Have we got some gold and yellow fireworks? Are they in that back corner? Gold and yellow fireworks. Yes, let's get to there. Get to those fireworks. Yeah. And how about, should we have loads of fireworks at the end? Go, loads of fireworks. Are they going? They are beautiful, aren't they? I hope you got out to see the fireworks around you. So once we ran to different areas like that, we then did something that was like hopscotch. So we had some hoops. So I'm going to put some hoops out and we can do them like we did in the class. And then I'll do them the other side to show you how to do them without those hoops. So let's see where those hoops are. Right, so there are the hoops. So I'm going to do them going that way, and then I'll do them out of the hoops so that you can do them if you don't have hoops the way I'm doing them there. So first of all, we were doing jumps, feet together, so like we were doing before, splashing into hoops. Then we were going feet apart into the other two colours. So we were going feet together, then jumping into these ones. We have to jump, feet landing the same time in the hoops, feet apart. Bang, feet together again. Feet apart, feet together, feet apart, like that. So if you didn't have any hoops, you could just do them this way. Jump with your feet together. Jump forwards a little bit and put your feet apart. Jump forwards again with your feet together. Forwards again, feet apart. Don't fall over. Forwards again, feet together. So we did that. So try practicing those jumps. Feet together, feet apart, feet together, feet apart, feet together. If you're going down the pavement and there's squares down the pavement, sometimes there's a square and then sometimes there's a gap, and there's squares apart, and then there's squares together, and then there's squares apart. So you can do it down the pavement. Have a look and see whether it's the same pattern. So that's what we did with the hoops. Then we progressed on to balancing on one leg. So we went to a fence and we stood at the fence and we lifted one leg up to balance. Can you balance? Balance on one leg and then switch leg, change, balance. If you can balance on the other leg and then change again, balance, and again, balance. And we tried faster, balance, balance, balance. And it was almost like we were running on the spot. So we did that, balance, balance, balance. So then take your hand off, see if you can balance. Ooh, ooh, don't fall over. Try and balance. Ooh, ooh. Yeah. Keep your balance. Very good. Try and stay still. Try and balance. So we can take that onto the hopscotch. Okay, so we got here and we jumped onto one leg. Balance. And then two. And then one. Balance. And then two. And then one. And then two. So we can do that without the hoops. And remember, if you're not very good at balancing, then you can just do a quick jump on one foot. So you can go balance, jump, balance on those 2 feet, easier. Balance, jump, but always try and go onto that 1 foot in between. Balance, jump, and then the next one, balance, jump, like that. So we did that. So try and practice that, jumping on one foot, then jumping on two. You can do it in one place, jump, jump. So if I come back a bit, you can just do it there. Practice, 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 like that. So that's what we did there. Then after that, we progressed on to something with a big football. Now last week we did holding a ball, tennis ball, and throwing it up in the air. Now this week we're doing it with a football. So you can have a football or one of the round plastic balls like I normally use, anything like that, okay? So we're gonna have a ball and you've got to hold it with two hands this time because you're gonna throw it nice and high. You've got to throw it up in the air, nice and every time. Up in the air like that. So you've got it here. You're gonna throw it up in the air, nice and high. So it goes up, up, up. So back here, throw it up. Try and get it up in the air nice and high like that. So keep on practicing. Remember, you're not throwing it to the side. You're not throwing it forwards. Nope. You're not throwing it back over your head. You're trying to throw it straight up in the air. Just in. See if it hits you on the head. If it hits you on the head, that's okay. That means that you've thrown it straight up there. Or you could try and move out the way of it. So it's going to come down on my head. I've got to move out of the way so that it doesn't hit me on the head. So keep on trying to throw that ball up in the air, nice and high. Then after that, we progressed on to throwing the ball forwards. So we said that we were throwing the ball, if we were playing football, throwing it back into the pitch. So if the ball goes off of the pitch, we have our ball and we're going to throw it back on. So we stand like this, throw, and throw it forward. So we had that. Hold it up, ready, throw, and we threw it like that. So we did that. So holding it up in the air and throwing it forwards, but not throw it that way. So we're going to do that. So you throw it any direction. Now remember, if you're indoors, try not to throw it at something, okay? If you've got a big lounge, then you can throw it into the space, but ask Mummy and Daddy if you can do it, but don't throw it at anything. Okay, so those were the skills that we did. Now, as I said earlier, we've had 150 views on the Halloween video. Thank you very much for that. Keep on spreading the news that we're doing these channels, that we're doing these videos, so that everybody can see them. But if there's 150 new views, that means that some of you haven't seen the seesaw for a while. So we're going to do the seesaw to finish off. So this is one thing that I normally do in my nursery classes and also the birthday parties that we do as well. We normally finish with these because kids love this. So remember, having the seesaw like this, coming to the back, big step, up in the air. So it goes up and hits me on the head again. So we do that at the end of every nursery class, we do that. And at the start and end of every birthday party we do, which is, we do the birthday parties in the whole area of Earlsfield, Wandsworth, Southfields, Balham, Clapham, all those different areas, Wimbledon, those areas. So thank you very much for coming back to the channel. Remember to share so that lots of people can see this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and also like so that we can see if you're liking these videos. Thank you very much. I've been Elliot Milnes at Active Little Angels. Bye. Bye.